Hello my fellow YouTubians, this is PoolSharkWizard, and today we're going to be taking out the Traxxas Stampede 4x4 VXL for the very first time. Now, I have not driven this yet. I got it last week, and this is the very first time I'm driving it. So guys, enjoy the following clips. Right off the bat, I wipe out, I land on all four wheels, and continue on. This video is going to be cut up like the RC helicopter video I did because I wanted to have the actual truck in the video as much as possible. So guys, enjoy the following clips and let me know what you think. Hey guys, here we go. I've actually decided to make this a review as well. Now I'm going to have some truck driving around in the background here. It's going to be a little choppy because I wanted to have the truck in the view as much as possible. So if you guys noticed from before right there, I wiped out, landed on all four wheels. That was the very first time hitting the gas. I wiped out here, but quickly replaced it, and here's the review on this truck. It is absolutely awesome. It's a little bit on the high end to purchase vehicles, but in my opinion, it is an absolutely fantastic, well-designed truck. Now, I'm just driving on the asphalt here because this is the first time driving the thing, and now that I've driven it for, I don't know, I figure probably I had about maybe 15-20 minutes worth of video, and I've cut it down, and I just wanted to do a little recap of the experience that I had. I didn't talk all so much while I was driving it because I just wanted to have the footage in the background so I could overlay the commentary afterwards. Now, I'm not too used to doing the overlay of the commentary, but hey, it works. So I'm just going to kind of mumble on here and see if we can make it happen. Now, this truck from the get-go, it has extremely a ton of torque on it. So, not quite yet, but you will see it eventually. I adjusted the wheelie bar on the back side of it because the thing will pop up. It has so much torque and so much power that this thing is absolutely insane. It's just crazy. Out of the box, this truck can go about 30-35 miles an hour, but as you can, and that was really cool right there. I just had to mention that because I did another wipeout but landed on all fours. But back to what I was talking about. Out of the box, it probably does a good 30-35 miles an hour. Now, that is just on NiCad batteries. If I was to upgrade to the LiPo batteries, then this truck can easily go 60-65 miles an hour without any without any effort whatsoever. Now, at this point I've actually switched over the wheelie bar so it can actually pop those wheelies. And granted, the video that I have going on here is not going to be all that great. It's going to be kind of boring. It's not a total bashing video, but this is pretty much my review of it. So I hope you guys enjoy what's going on in the background. And you know, don't give me any hate or anything like that because it's just kind of my very first time driving the truck, and it's kind of my review of it. Granted, I'm not an expert by any means whatsoever for driving RC vehicles, and I just started doing it again, where I did do this probably, I was into RC vehicles probably about 20 years ago or something like that, and I had a blast back then, and then it just kind of stopped. But I decided to get back into it, so here we go. We're back into the RC vehicles. We're back into the helis. Actually, I didn't do helis before. I just did RC vehicles. I had a Traxxas Stampede or a Traxxas Rustler in the beginning, and back then you could actually buy the kits and put every piece together, piece for piece. Where this one was pretty much ready to just drive. For the most part, I'm out in front of my house here, and it's a whole lot of wheelie popping going on, and that's pretty much about it. But for the most part, it was just kind of you know, messing around, getting used to the controls again, and that sort of thing. So it's a really great truck in my opinion. It is a little bit higher on the echelon, where I think above this you have the Traxxas Summit. Traxxas wise, I will clarify, Traxxas wise, you have like the Summit above this one, price wise, and also the Emax on top of this one. The Emax actually uses 2 batteries, where this one just uses 1 battery. And out of 1 charge, I got a good, man, I probably got a good 20 minutes out of the 1 charge, I think. The battery takes about 45 minutes to charge up, or somewhere in that neck of the woods. And it's pretty good. It takes about 45 minutes to charge up. You get about 20 minutes of runtime out of it. Don't quote me on that because I don't know the exact time, because it wasn't a constant moving around. But I was just kind of monkeying around with the controls, trying to get used to everything. But in my opinion, this truck is great. And here I'm just driving around in front of my townhome. You can see the other townhomes around in the neighborhood I live. And shortly we will be switching around to the backyard. Now it is very windy. If you watch like some of the trees and some sort of, you know, some of the trees and that sort of thing, it's at one point you might be able to see the bag flying around in the background in front here. But it was probably about 20 to 30 mile an hour wind gusts, and I just decided to take it for a drive because I really wanted to take this thing out and check it out. But as you can see, it has so much torque, it's just ridiculous. The thing will pop wheelies just like that. In a snap, the thing pops wheelies. So we're going to be switching over to my backyard real quick. So give us a moment, and there we go. We are in the backyard now. And this is a pretty big hill. When I was driving back here, this is probably where you can see a lot of the wind gusts happening. But it's pretty fun. It handles very well on the asphalt. It holds up very well on the grass. It's pretty good. It won't pop the wheelies quite as much on the grass as it will when you're doing the asphalt, but that's okay. It still is an awesome vehicle. This vehicle is waterproof, so if you come across a little creek or something like that, you can go through that without even hesitating, without even worrying about it. And I'm just kind of driving around. Eventually I get a little I get a stick caught in the undercarriage, which is kind of humorous. But I think I cut that part out because it took a little while to get that stick out, because that thing was jammed in there pretty well. Yeah, don't comment on that. That was pretty bad. But I'm just playing around in the backyard here. Have a good hill. Granted, there isn't any huge jumps or anything like that, because as I mentioned before, I'm just getting used to the controls. Now I do have some other areas around where I live where I'd like to take this thing completely off-road and, you know, hit the jumps and all that stuff. And actually I'm kind of considering building a jump that I can do like backflips and all that sort of thing on. So we'll see where that goes. But as of now, this is basically my first drive of it, and it's a great truck. It is a great truck. Like I mentioned before, it's a little bit on the high side. I think when it was all said and done, I paid almost $400 for this truck, somewhere in that neck of the woods. And then, you know, you throw in the external battery pack, second battery pack, and you throw in the charger, and that's all NiCad. Now, if you were to upgrade to the LiPo, it's a definitely more expensive charger, and the battery packs are definitely more expensive when it comes to that sort of thing. But yeah, this truck is fun. It's great for bashing, and granted this video isn't all too much bashing, but it's kind of my review of it, and it's, in my opinion, it's just fun. I'm glad that I got back into it, because it's a lot of fun to cruise around, not have to worry about a dang thing. And this thing can take some total damage, completely and total damage. So, you know, if a part breaks, you just go buy another part. The parts aren't too expensive for it. and it's just all around. It's a good truck to drive around. I'm used to the 2-wheel drive ones. I just wiped out there, flipping the thing back over. But I'm used to 2-wheel drive, where this one's actually 4-wheel drive, and the torque and the power, the traction and all that is just insane. Now with the 4-wheel drive VXL, I started out with the 2-wheel drive one, but after watching some more videos and some reviews, I decided to upgrade to the 4x4, because basically what the 4x4 does is it makes it more stable, and it does not wipe out quite as much as the 2-wheel drive one would be. If you were to search YouTube for VXL 2-wheel drive ones, there is a snow clip that I saw where the front tires were basically caked with snow because it was just 2-wheel drive, whereas if it's a 4-wheel drive, all the tires are working so they don't get caked up with snow. Now I know this video is going to come to an end pretty quick here. Sorry for clearing my throat there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you guys would like to see some more of these videos. And I'm going to end it with another picture of the Stampede that I have. And it's just a blast. So please let me know if you guys would like to see some more. Thank you guys for watching. And have yourselves a great night. Bye-bye.